Hello everyone and welcome back. So today I want us to share and discuss how to prepare for dissertation, thesis, or research project defense. So many a times we are supposed to defend our projects or dissertation or research projects after a rigorous days, months, and years of preparation. So it is a very important event and a very important time to showcase your understanding of your area of specialization and the area that you want to specialize in. So in this episode, we are going to see how you prepare for the defense, how you begin your preparations, and how you can plan ahead to set yourself up for success. Because the time you're preparing to go for defense, you are preparing to go and succeed and present what you've been working for, and how you rehearse for your presentation, and how you prepare for the day, that day when it comes. So my viewer, I know some of you have experience previously, they have defended their project, their thesis or dissertation. I would like you to inspire me and to inspire others by dropping a comment in the comment section, so that you can also help others to remove this fear syndrome during presentation. I know it is the time for anxiety, fear, you feel you are not prepared, but it is good that I hear your comment. So let's get started. So how do you begin your preparations? So remember that your dissertation defense is an important event, and it marks almost beginning to end the years that you have labored. You have worked very hard. Many you have done maybe years. There are those who do it for 2 years, 3 years. Others even go for 10 years just working on their dissertation, on their thesis, maybe because they are held up or they have other things to do. And therefore, most of the work that students do on their dissertations is written, and therefore you feel like anxious, you feel unprepared, and at this time when it is the period of speaking and not writing, presenting yourself and presenting your work in your defense. So therefore, this period, it is very, very, very much important. So here there are a few simple things to keep in mind as you begin to prepare. So it is good to remember that this is your moment, and it is all about the work you have done, which you should be very proud to present. So this is the work that you have done. You have worked it, you have done it, you have corrected the data, you have reviewed the literature review, you have demonstrated an understanding of your work. So you are the expert on your specific area. And therefore, although there are other experts in the committee members or in the faculty, in the panel, but it is you to demonstrate the expertise that you have in your area. Although the other experts, your experts is unique because you are the one who have done this work, you are the one who have completed this work, and therefore you're preparing to defend your work. So you want to be prepared and feel good about the experience both during and after defense. So nobody wants to feel bad, to feel failed, to feel not good after you have done your defense. So you want to feel good during when you are presenting your work, and you also want to feel good even after you have finished your work. So you'll have chances to present so that this work as a good platform for you to prepare to present in your conference in future. So this is a very good exercise, and there are also other universities where after you have done your work, you are at least supposed to present a paper in a conference before even you graduate, and therefore during this time of defense, it is a very good time for your preparation to prepare you and to clear the way for you to build confidence and energy so that you are able now to present work even in the conference. So the dissertation defense is a type of live performance. Why are we saying this? It is just like when we have live musicians who are singing at a certain time. So also, if you have that analogy in your mind, you have to consider the following tips, because even the artists, the musician, when they are presenting the actors, sometimes they feel unprepared, but they do it. So when you have that in mind, that you are just like a musician who is presenting his work, you feel confidence and you feel very okay. So plan ahead, set yourself up for success. So you need to plan ahead what you need during the defense. So that is what we're saying here, that you need to prepare yourself, all the tools and equipment that you need for the defense. So where you'll be during the defense, for example, a place away from noise and other distraction that would work best for you. So you have to prepare yourself by doing what? Ensuring where will you be during the defense? Where will you? This means where will you do your defense? So you need to be in a quiet place, a good environment where there are no distraction, there is no movement, there is no noise, so that you can be able to communicate comfortably, especially if it is online defense, and also if it is a physical defense, also where the defense will be, it must be in a place where there is not a lot of distraction. So you also have to prepare for unexpected events. For example, what will you have? Will you have a backup plan if there is a sudden technical hitch? For example, if you are presenting your work online, and especially in this 21st century, we are having a lot of defenses, a lot of presentations done online, maybe because some of the students are very far away, they are not within the reach of the university, of the institution where they studied, and therefore there is a chance, because of the technology that we have, for you to present online, and therefore you have to prepare ahead. Even physical presentation, you have to prepare. There can be a technical hitch, maybe you are using a PowerPoint presentation, so you need to have a backup. You need to have a backup. And an example, one day I was to present, and guess what happens is that the flash disk that I was to use as my backup, it refused to open. But funny enough, I had a hard copies, and therefore I had to use the hard copy because the flash disk refused to open for the presentation. So do you stop presenting, and it is a conference and you must present? So you must attend the training. Maybe it is a training in a presentation. So it is not difference uh, than that. So you have to have a backup. So you have to rehearse for your presentation. So you can use screen recording software such as PowerPoint Record available in MS Word to record yourself while you practice narrating your own PowerPoint presentation. You can rehearse. It's good to rehearse so that you also uh, know how to weigh your language, to weigh your voice, on how you can do better when you're presenting. It's good to do a rehearsal before you go for the actual defense. So you may want to do this in multiple times so that you can improve and become more confident each time you rehearse. So remember, practices make perfect. So you can try to do it several times so that you build confidence, you feel motivated, and you can also speak better and present better. You can also do a self-critique of your record presentation rehearsals. So you can reason and know, this one I did not do well, this area I need to improve, this I need to change on this, I need to change on this and this. For example, many students find that they speak more quickly than they think they do. So your speaking is very fast, even the faculty or the panel cannot even be able to get what you are saying. So when you do your presentation and you record and then you critique it, then you'll be able to reason it back and hear and know where there is a problem. So finding these retro things now will make you more confident on the day of your defense. So those retro things that we avoid uh, and we refuse to look at them before the defense, they can let us down during the defense. So it is good you check on them and you work on them before that day comes. You can also ask for others, such as your trusted friend, the members, your family members, fellow students to critique your record presentation. They may see things that you don't notice and may also give you positive feedback and encouragement. So there are things that you might not hear, but when they listen to how you are presenting, they are able to advise you more, they are able to guide you, they are able to help you to improve on the areas that they feel that you have not done as it is expected. So as I've said, practices makes perfect. So you may also want to rehearse live in front of others, in person or online using Zooms, Google Meet, Skype, and others. Before the day of your defense, there are so many platforms where you can do it and present it to others live, and they can listen to you on the other side, even when they are very far away, and they are able to give you a feedback. But remember, don't over rehearse. Just do what you can. Don't just over rehearse. Do it again, you do it again until you spoil it. Prepare for the day with your chair or HOD about the process. So each and every institution, each and every university, each and every college have their own way on how they have set the day of defense and how it's supposed to be. So it is good you, who is a student who is going to present, to know the general format. And you can get this one from your chair or the head of department or the person who is in charge of preparing it should, so that you can know how it is done and the expected time. For example, you can take 30, you can take 10, 30, 40 minutes. If it is a undergraduate or a master's, a PhD, you can make maybe more time to present, and you are expected to do it within that time because there are so other things that are supposed to be done. So, and also there will be maybe a question session from the panel members, the chair, and also other non-presenters who attend those defenses. They can also question you because they want to understand more. And then there will be time when you will not be there, you who is presenting. You will give the panel members and the chair to deliberate and give you the verdict at the end of your defense. So have everything ready to go the day of your defense, including the PowerPoint. So you need to set yourself very well by preparing a good PowerPoint. You can use the technology, you can use different platforms that we have with this 21st century, where technology has taken over almost everything. You can prepare a very good presentation, very good PowerPoint, key points, so that you don't go there when you are presenting and you are reading everything. So this is one of the issues that I have witnessed as a member of the faculty and a member of the panelists sitting in those defenses where students come to present with a PowerPoint, which is very poorly done, and he has just put all the documents in the PowerPoint, which is very long, and therefore that means you will take more than expected time to do your presentation because you are reading word by the word. That is not how presentation is supposed to be done. And I will be releasing a video on how we can do a good PowerPoint presentation with the key points. And therefore, which means if you have to prepare the PowerPoint, you have to understand what you're presenting. You have to understand the key points so that you don't read the document word by word. That is not how presentation is done. You need to understand your document so that you just highlight at least three short sentences in every PowerPoint presentation so that you are able now to engage the faculty, the member, and show them the expertise, show them the knowledge about how you have done a good research. So that is the essence that you need to make it short, and so that you can be able to engage. And when you read word by word, then you are not engaging in it. It's like you are reading a book and we can read. If you put it in a PowerPoint there, we can read. But we want to hear what we cannot read. That is the essence of PowerPoint presentation. So you also have to have notes. These are tips. Since you will be sharing your screen, you will not be able to have your presentation notes visible on the screen. And that is true. So you cannot be reading your document and you are presenting. So it is very important. You can print those PowerPoints, or you can have a note on your site, so that they can help you to understand, to explore the areas that maybe you have forgotten and you want to put more emphasis, that you want your vacancy, you want the members of the panel to understand. So it's good to have some notes. Don't just come with a PowerPoint and you want to present everything using the PowerPoint. You might reach somewhere and you are stuck because there are specific points that maybe you could not have understood, and if you have the notes, it becomes very, very easy. So technology needs: test your microphone, volume, battery power on your computer, PowerPoint capabilities, software, location of presentation files on your computer. So be prepared, because technology comes with a lot of challenge. You might walk in for presentation and your computer powers goes off and it fails to work, or your PowerPoint is not able, or the PowerPoint capability is not compatible with maybe the computer that is used during the presentation. So you must be prepared. Also come with your own laptop. Don't just depend with the tools and equipment that will be given during the presentation. Be prepared that anything can happen. The power can go off. Maybe there is no backup generator. What you'll do? You'll use your laptop to present. So it's very important to prepare for, especially because of the hinges that we have with the technology. So anything you need to feel comfortable, e.g. a glass of water, a comfortable chair if you're doing it online, it's good to have it so that you are comfortable during your presentation. Also, you need to arrive early. One day, on the day of the defense, be sure to arrive early so that you can test your setups and have everything ready to go. So, and this is one of the challenges that you have experienced. A student comes very late, you want to do a setup, you waste even another 10 minutes doing setup, then it fails because you did not come early and test your equipment, test your laptop, whether it is compatible with maybe the projector that we're having or the screen that we're having where you're going to project your work. We realize that you don't have the port, the laptop that we have changed, have different ways of capabilities, and you realize that they are not compatible with many of the tools that we have. So what will you do? So you need to come early and be able to know the tools and capabilities that we have for our presentation or your defense, so that you can be prepared in advance, because this is your day and this is the day that you need to show up your work. So finally, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your colleagues and friends, and hit the notification button, so that when we put up another video like this, and we're going to put more, you are able to get it. So look out and watch and wait for the next video, and which will be on specific and strategies to win any defense. So we'll be putting up another video which will be very specific and strategies to win any defense. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.